In the next 10 years, a third of the people in sub-Saharan Africa will be suffering from chronic hunger.
There's an unrealism about the seriousness of the world food problem that I find rather scary.
Everything should be done to uproot poverty and break the cycle of poverty in Africa.
If nothing is done, food shortages are an impending catastrophe in Africa south of the Sahara. Yet its agriculture has immense untapped potential.
The potential is there, but the potential, you can't eat potential. You've got to have reality, grain and food to eat, to relieve human misery.
The Greble family live near Boimi in Benin, West Africa, with 3 adults and 7 children to feed on half a hectare of land. They live on the edge of survival, like tens of millions of other families in Africa south of the Sahara.
In a bad year, this family will, without any doubt, starve. Let alone they cannot make it. This is not an exceptional family. In sub-Saharan Africa, more than 60% live below the level of poverty.
I don't know if the word catastrophe really describes it properly. The future of African children is really bleak. Now, I imagine a pregnant woman, chronically hungry, therefore the baby growing up chronically hungry, being born and never being able to have a full meal.
The African population for the last 3 decades has been growing at more than 3% on the average. Food production has been growing at 2%. So we are losing ground per capita every year. And for that reason, I think it's very urgent that Africa gives #1 priority to developing its agriculture, to approach self-sufficiency in the basic cereals.
"200 years ago, world population was less than 1 billion. 70 years ago, it had risen to 2 billion. Today, nearly 6 billion, and every 3 seconds a child dies through lack of food. In the next 50 years, it will double to about 11 billion. The population bomb has